You want to crack ICAR JRF in agronomy? You want to make a career in agronomy? If yes, you are at right platform. Hi students, I am Girija and I welcome you all to the Kill Legend family. Here we are announcing a JRF crash course in agronomy for the year 2022, which will be equally beneficial for net aspirants. Without wasting any time, I would like to take you all to today's presentation where we all will learn about careers in agronomy, schemes and examination patterns, syllabus to be covered and the books to be referred to crack this ICAR JRF in agronomy. You all might be aware of, from the UG days itself, agronomy is a very crucial subject in agriculture to be covered. That means to manage soil and field at a time for sustainable crop production. According to Norman Borlaug, he has said that nothing else but agronomy can save the mankind from famine. That means it shows the crucial role of an agronomist in future of sustaining production system in the world as well as in the country. Agronomy, you must be knowing that it says from seed to seed, that is from sowing up to harvesting. Even after post harvesting, agronomist stays in the field with crop. For example, you can take an example of an entomologist or pest disease management person or any soil scientist. They will come during the certain period, a specific period of a crop, and they will just do their work and they will go. But an agronomist sticks to the field and to crop and to produce the valuable crops, and it care the crop to its best and sustain the production. That's because agronomists are unique in the field of agriculture, so they have a crucial, very crucial and important role in sustainability of. This is a brief about me. I'm your tutor. I completed my BSc honors in agriculture from OUT Bhubaneswar. I secured ICAR JRF overall rank of 79. Then I gave the examination at TNAU and I got overall rank of 7th. I took admission in MSc AG in agronomy at main campus. After completing my thesis, I got best thesis gold medal from TNAU Coimbatore. After that, I gave ICAR SRF exam and I got a rank of 68. Anyway, I in OUT entrance examination I secured overall rank of 4 and I got admission through it. Now currently I am pursuing PhD agriculture in agronomy at Bhubaneswar OUT. I qualified ASRB net in 2021 and now I am about to teach you all the syllabus of agronomy. We all know agronomy has a vast career opportunity. Wherever you go, wherever in India, wherever you go, there is a opportunity for an agronomy to deal with several jobs. For example, if you want to make a career in academics, there is huge scope. After completing your MSc degree with net qualification, you can go for scientist post in ICAR institutes. Then if you have done your PhD in agronomy, you can go for AP post in different state agriculture university or private campuses anywhere. You might be knowing there was a release of post senior technical officers last year in ICAR institutes. For that you can pursue. For KVKs there is a post called subject matter specialist in agronomy. For that you can go for. Besides that, you can in SAU and research institute you can go for research assistant or teaching assistant. If you come for non-academics, where you need to, after completing your MSc degree, there is a tremendous scope in different organization. In government sector, you can go for AO, agriculture officer in state departments, food safety officer in state, senior training national seed corporation, AGM, assistant general manager in food corporation of India, government of India. It is very well, most of the agronomists or those who are pursuing MSc or whatever maybe, they go for Specialist officer, it is bank, it's a bank officer, specialist officer, agriculture field officer. After cracking IBPS, they go for that. So the subject is like that. You can cover vast area so that you can be eligible for writing or cracking any type of examination. After that, FSSSI, you can go for any position at FSSI. Similarly, in non-academic sector, in private sector and all, you can go for research and development, where they ask for MSc or PhD degree in agronomy. You can go for sales and marketing also in various seed companies, fertilizer companies. You can go for cane officer, pesticide company and others. Now we will discuss about the scheme of examination. You all might be knowing that it is a computer based test. You have to choose option in computer. There will be 120 question within 2 hours you have to do. For each correct answer there will be 4 marks, and each wrong attempt there will be 1 mark of deduction. So this is very crucial, friends. Now we'll discuss about the syllabus of agronomy for JRF. There are total 9 units in which we will cover agronomy and tea husbandry technology. There are 2 units, friends. First unit, first unit is in general, where we will study about importance of agriculture in national economy. We'll know about the basic principle of crop production, cultivation of rice, wheat, chickpea, pigeon pea, sugarcane, groundnut. Various crops are there. Major soils of India, which is very essential. You must be knowing about the soils of India. Then role of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, their deficiency symptoms. Then cell organelles, structure and functions, mitosis and meiosis, Mendelian genetics. These are the recent they have added, like these are the questions they are asking regularly from last 2 years, from mitosis meiosis. In generally, students from breeding and all, they used to study this, but agronomist nowadays it has been giving more focus. They are asking about 4 to 5 questions from last past 2 years. When asking question mitosis and meiosis, structure and function of carbohydrates, protein, nucleic acid and all, major pest and diseases of rice, various crops are there and their management. Then different rural development programs in India. In India, how is the organizational setup of agriculture research, education and extension, elements of statistics. This is very important, friends, elements of statistics. Now comes unit 2, which is principles of agronomy. This is a core subject, core of agronomy we are going to deal with, where we will deal with crop ecology and geography, and we will study about the agricultural meteorology. Agronomy, meaning scope and agronomy, as I have mentioned discussed before slides, we know the scope of agronomy. Anyway, we'll be going to dealing with that. Then followed by national and international agriculture research institutes. Yeah, institutes. In 2018 they had asked an matching between international agriculture institute and where it is situated. Similarly, agroclimatic zones of India, you might be knowing, according to uh, National Commission on Agriculture, there are 15 agroclimatic zones in India. Followed by we'll discuss about the tillage, which is very important, friends. Tillage, crop stand establishment, plant geometry, then physiological limits of crop yield and variability. We will study about the organic farming, precision agriculture, then integrated farming system, principle of field experimentation. This is very crucial topic, friends. Principle of field experimentation. We will study about how to conduct research trials, using statistical tools. Similarly, principle of crop ecology and crop adaptation, then geographical distribution of crop plants, greenhouse gas effect. You might be knowing from the childhood days what is greenhouse gas effect. We'll study about that further. Then climatic factors and their effect on plant process and crop productivity. You know about 64 percentage of weightage of climate is there on crop production, means the 64% of variation in crop production is due to climatic factors. Similarly, we'll study about role of GPS and GIS, global information system, global positioning system in agriculture and their use. Weather and climate, very important, weather and climate. Followed by, we'll discuss about earth atmosphere. There are stratification of earth atmosphere, how it is stratified, followed by solar radiation, atmospheric temperature, global warming, followed by crops and atmospheric humidity and weather forecasting. You know very well weather forecasting. Weather forecasting is very much important for farmers. Now, here comes your field crops. This is very important topic, friends. Unit 3 is very important, where we'll study about different origin, distribution, economic importance, soil, climatic requirement, varieties, cultural practices of different cereals, pulses, oilseed, fiber crops, sugar crops, fodder forages, and friends, medicinal and aromatic plants, followed by commercial crops, potato and tobacco. In cereals, we'll cover different crops. You might be knowing rice, very crucial crop, wheat, very crucial crop for exam point of view, followed by maize, sorghum, pearl millet, minor millets, barley. In pulses, we'll study about chickpea, lentil, peas, arhar, mung bean, urud bean, black gram. In oilseed, we'll study about groundnut, sesame, soybean, rapeseed, mustard, and sunflower, safflower, and linseed. The total 9 kinds of oilseeds are there. Along with that, different fiber crops like cotton, jute, and sunhemp. Sugar crop, sugarcane crop is very important, friends. Then we will study about different fodder and forages like bersim, lucerne, fodder sorghum, fodder maize, napier, and oats, followed by medicinal and aromatic crops and commercial crops. This completes your unit 3, friends. In unit 4, this is very core to only confined to agronomy subject, where we'll study about weed management. Weed, you might be knowing, it is an undesirable plant in crop ecosystem. Okay, so in under this topic we will cover principles of weed management, classification, biology, ecology. This is very crucial. Classification, biology, and ecology of weeds, crop weed competition, allelopathy. Allelopathy is very important. Allelopathy, concept method of weed control, integrated weed management, classification, formulation, selectivity, and resistance of herbicide. This is very important. Classification, formulation, selectivity, and resistance. We'll have a very good class on this. Classification, we'll study about classification, different kind of formulation. You might be knowing there is solid SC concentration formulation, SP formulation, different SL formulation, different type of formulation of herbicides are there to be used in the crop field and available in market with various trade names. Similarly, due to continuous use of herbicide, there is development of herbicide resistance, friends. So we will study about resistance of herbicide. Then persistence, herbicides after application, what is the fate of herbicide in soil and plants? Then followed by application of methods, equipments. Yeah, for application of herbicide we will use different kind of spray, you might be knowing. For herbicide especially we use flat fan nozzle. Okay, so we'll study about that. weed flora shift in cropping system. This is important according to today's changing scenario. It is important. Special in problematic weeds. Okay, problematic weeds, their management, and their management in cropped and non-cropped situation. And at last we will study about weed management in field crops. Here comes your unit 4. Unit 5 is water management. You all know, if you see last 10-year question, you will find more than 40 to 50 percentage of weight is given to water management. It is very crucial, very crucial, friends, very crucial. So all the topic, each and every topic is very much important. You must be aware of this. So we'll study about principle of irrigation, water sources, and irrigation development in India, followed by water and irrigation requirements, their concept, approaches in irrigation scheduling, methods of irrigation, measurement of irrigation water, application, distribution and use efficiency. Yeah. Then conjunctive use of water, irrigation water quality, very important, friends. And its management, water management in major field crops, followed by this. That's all. Then followed by, at last we will study about agriculture drainage. Then unit 6, friends, soil fertility and fertilizer use. This is very interesting topic where we will study about essential plant nutrients, essentiality principle, criteria, there are different symptoms of nutrients, very important. Concept of essentiality, plant nutrients, indicators of soil fertility, productivity, fertilizer material, their availability to plant, slow release fertilizers, nitrification inhibitors, principle and methods of fertilizer application. Principle, how to apply, when to apply, how much to apply fertilizer, followed by integrated nutrient management in site specific nutrient management. That's all. Then comes your unit 7, where we'll study about dryland agronomy. Dryland agronomy, this is very important. Characteristics of dryland farming, delineation of dryland tracts, constraints. You know, about 60% of India's soil comes under dryland agriculture. So in the view of crop production, dryland agronomy is much important. Dryland agriculture contributes about 50%, you may say as 50% for crop production in India. Then we'll discuss about drought, you might be knowing, waterless period, drought, different classification of droughts and their management. Then for counteracting drought, there is contingency crop planning, mid-season correction for aberrant weathers. We'll discuss about that. Then followed by watershed management. In brief, we'll discuss the classification, types of watershed. Then how to manage watershed. In India, there is a huge problem of problem soil. About 187 million hectare area is in India is degraded. So it is crucial time to know what is the problem soil, the distribution in India, characteristics and reclamation of the soil. Basically we will study about acidity, soil acidity, alkalinity, alkali soils and saline soils, friends. Saline soil, this is very interesting for reclamation. Then crop production, how to produce crop in problem soil after reclamation. Then the last unit is sustainable land use system, where we'll study about what is sustainable agriculture, the parameters and indicators, conservation agriculture. Yes, friends, this is very important burning topic. We'll study about the area distribution of conservation agriculture, what are the crops cultivating under conservation agriculture, what are the benefits of conservation agriculture, what are the machineries used in conservation agriculture. We will have a good lecture on conservation agriculture. Then industrial waste, safe disposal of industrial waste, agri-industrial waste generated from agriculture sector. in crop production. Then we'll study about agroforestry systems, shifting cultivation, alternate land use system, wasteland. As I said, there are total 187 million hectare of degraded wasteland which need to be remediated for increasing the crop production. Okay, so these are the topics to be covered under this crash course, with brief having much importance oriented towards JRF agronomy for 2022. So for this you must refer some basic books which I am going to refer now. Yeah friends, I have divided into two classes, subjective and objective books to be covered. So first one is principles of agronomy, friends, by Reddy and Reddy. This is called the Bible of agronomy. Bible of agronomy. You can't skip this book. You must read this book, Principle of Agronomy. Then followed by, you can go for Principle of Agronomy in SRD. In first book, Principle of Agronomy, Reddy and Reddy, it is given in crisp. But in second book, in Principle of Agronomy by SRD, he has given the book in somewhat elaborated form. So the topics to be covered from this book, you can cover meteorology, you can cover irrigation, major chapter you can cover soil conservation. These are the various chapters you must read from the, especially meteorology. Followed by principles of crop production. This is a new book, so as to say. Nowadays this book is gaining much importance in the point of JRF examination, because all the units are covered in a very much good manner. Yeah friends, this is the very important book for JRF, very important. As I told, 30 to 40, even 50% of the questions are coming from irrigation in different manners. They will ask different terminology, they will ask different numericals, they will ask different concepts. So if you cover this book by SRD, Irrigation Agronomy by SRD, you can become jack of that subject. Then this book is must read book, Agronomic Terminology. There are different unit wise terminologies are there. You can get it Xerox if you have, any of your friends having. We can discuss this later. Okay, then because it is published from Indian Society of Agronomy, so it is much more important in the point of JRF. Okay, similarly modern concept of agronomy, it is also published by Indian Society of Agronomy. Okay, so these two books are very much important friends. Then weed science, you can study for weed science, you can study TK Das, basics and application, very good book. Then crop production, this is Rajan Prasad, you might be knowing crop production volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 1 is field crops and all, and volume 2 is commercial crops like sugar cane, then potato, tobacco and all. Okay, then you must read this book friends. I will recommend this book to study, because all the units are given in a crisp manner. Okay, and this is the only book well compiled and well presented. Okay, so this book is very important friends, very important. So among these books, you must refer Principles of Agronomy, wait a sec, by Reddy and Reddy, Irrigation Agronomy. If you want to, you have less time, then you can go for Irrigation Agronomy by SRD. Then these two society books, what I said. Then this book friends, Agronomy Facts for Competition by RS Meena. You all know agronomy is a very vast course and it has to be covered from various books. For agriculture statistics, Rangaswamy book is very important. Hmm. Then for soil fertility and all, you must refer from Indian Society of Agronomy, Plant Nutrient Management. Okay, these are the books generally they referred. And if you have more time and you want to have in-depth knowledge in soil fertility, at least you must read these 8 chapters where we can find major, secondary and micronutrients from Tisdale and Nelson. Okay, this is the bible for soil fertility. Okay. Then general agriculture, and you might be knowing Nemraj Hunda and Arun Katyayan, both the volumes. Then for soil science, if you want to cover, you can go for ISSS, Indian Society of Soil Science book, which is Fundamentals of Soil Science, or DK Das. DK Das is enough. Okay, Introductory Soil Science. You might be knowing, if you have gone through last year question, last 2 years especially, you can't find direct question. Okay, so there will be the question style become like UPSC style. So there will be statements, statement 1, statement 2, reasoning, assertion in reasoning, this kind of question they are asking. So conceptually you must be very clear, friends. Conceptually you must be very clear. And I would recommend to study textbook. Okay, you must focus on textbooks and you must read it and you must thoroughly read it and revise it. Okay, so anyhow, some objectives books can be referred by Thava Prakash sir, agronomy, objective agronomy. Okay, it is a very good, well written and well compiled book, so as to say. Then you can go for Maliwal and Mundra. Okay, Agronomy at a Glance Volume 2, Maliwal and Mundra, these are the authors. Okay, so agronomy treatise I would recommend because there are some mistakes are there, so I will only refer to read only the last year's JRF, SRF and net question from agronomy treatise. Okay, don't go for full reading. Okay, if you have time you can read, but especially for last year question you can refer JRF, SRF and net question. Okay, then soil science books, objective by Langovan you can refer. Okay, this is all from my side, friends. Okay, I have discussed about how the syllabus goes, like what are the books to be referred. Okay, what are the examination pattern, style of examination and syllabus to be covered, what are the crucial chapters in agronomy to be covered for JRF. So in the next class we will go unit wise. Okay, so all the crucial units we will cover first. Okay, so there are crucial unit: irrigation, weed management, dry land, then crops, then principles. Okay, then others we can cover. Okay, but these are the very crucial unit like irrigation chapter. So in the further class I will be covering these chapters. Okay, if you have any of your books you can refer. Okay, but have these books. Okay, ready and ready. Yeah, then irrigation agronomy by SR Reddy. Okay, then agronomy facts for competition, and these 2 books. Okay, so this is all from my side, guys. I hope you all are well and take care of yourselves. We'll see you in next class. Okay, bye students.